They asked God to marry you. And now the answer has arrived. Beloved soul, there is something heaven wants you to know right now. This moment is not a coincidence. It is a divine response. Someone has been praying about you, speaking your name to God, asking heaven if you are the one meant for them, and the answer has been released. Welcome to Angel Messages for You, where heaven's whispers become your reality. What you are about to hear is the confirmation your soul has been waiting for. Their prayer has been answered, and your love story is being divinely activated. If this truth stirs your spirit, click subscribe and tap the bell. You are living this story. Do not miss what unfolds next. Let heaven know you receive this. Comment, I receive this answer. Their prayer is heard. Tubur, our love is ordained. Your faith aligns you with this divine yes. For those moved to support this channel of heavenly confirmation, your super thanks helps us bring these sacred messages to hearts waiting for their turn. Now, open your heart and receive the confirmation that your love has been prayed for and heaven has said yes. Beloved soul, heaven is not finished speaking yet, because this part of the story runs deeper than you know. The one who prayed for you did not offer casual words to the sky. They didn't just throw a wish into the air. They poured their heart out before the throne of God. They spoke your name with trembling lips and tear-filled eyes. They asked for guidance with a sincerity that shook heaven. There were nights when they stayed awake longer than they planned, just talking to God about you. There were mornings when your face was the first thought they brought before the Lord. And there were moments, quiet, raw moments, and when they whispered, if this is the person, give me the strength to love them right. And heaven took every word seriously. Every prayer became a seed planted in the soil of destiny. Every tear became water that nurtured that seed. Every question became a door God was preparing to open. You see, their prayer wasn't just about wanting you. It was about becoming the person who deserves you. They didn't ask for an easy love. They asked for a love that reflects God's heart. They didn't pray for temporary comfort. They prayed for a covenant. They didn't request a fleeting moment. They asked for a forever. And that is why heaven has been working so carefully. That's why there were delays. That's why there were seasons of silence. It was all preparation. It was all growth. It was all alignment. They are learning what love truly means, not just butterflies and excitement, but sacrifice and commitment. They are discovering what partnership really looks like, not just sharing dreams, but carrying burdens together. They are realizing what destiny requires, not just emotion, but obedience. And now their obedience is turning into action. Their prayers are turning into plans. Their desire is becoming a divine assignment. They are preparing to reach out, and when they do, you will notice how different it feels. It will not be rushed or reckless. It will not be unsure or inconsistent. It will carry peace, the kind of peace that only comes when heaven is involved. You might receive a message that feels perfectly timed. You might bump into them in a way that feels too divine to be coincidence. You might even hear them speak words that echo the very prayers you once prayed yourself. And in that moment, you will know. This is God's hand at work. Do not underestimate the power of a prayer-filled love. It builds its foundation on trust. It grows roots that storms cannot shake. It weaves a story that time cannot erase. And that is the kind of love heading your way. But before it arrives fully, heaven wants to prepare you too. Your spirit needs to be ready to receive a love that is patient and intentional. Your heart needs to be open enough to believe that you are worthy of a prayer like that. Your mind needs to accept that the season of loneliness is giving way to the season of partnership. So take this as your divine assignment. Get ready. Start envisioning the life God promised you. Start speaking faith instead of fear. Start expecting answered prayers instead of disappointment. Go ahead, declare it in the comments right now. Write phrases like, I am ready for divine love. This prayer is being answered. My season is changing. Or God is aligning my story. Your words are powerful, and they are a signal to heaven that your heart is prepared. And while you're here, don't forget to stay connected to every prophetic word that heaven sends your way. Subscribe to Angel Messages for You, because each video carries divine instructions for your next chapter. Tap the bell so you never miss the confirmation God is sending. I'd like this video as your act of faith and agreement. And if you feel led, send a super thanks to sow into this word and declare, I receive this blessing. Beloved, the prayers they prayed were not in vain, and neither were yours. Both hearts have been speaking the same language to heaven. Both souls have been longing for the same destiny. Both stories are being woven into the same divine tapestry. The timing may not have made sense before, but now it will. The waiting may have felt heavy, but soon it will feel worth it. The distance may have seemed endless, but soon it will disappear. Because two prayers are about to collide. Two journeys are about to intersect. Two promises are about to become one fulfilled plan. And when that moment arrives, it will feel like the most natural thing in the world. It will feel like you've known them forever. It will feel like your hearts were always meant to beat side by side. This is not the kind of love that fades. This is not the kind of connection that breaks. This is the kind of union that heaven celebrates, the kind that glorifies God and blesses generations. So hold on just a little longer. Trust a little deeper, believe a little stronger, because soon the one who prayed for you will no longer speak your name to God alone. They'll speak it to you face to face. They will no longer dream about a future with you. They will build it hand in hand. And together, you will walk into the promise that has been written over your lives since the beginning of time. It's coming. It's unfolding, and it's closer than you think. Beloved soul, heaven is still speaking. And there's more you need to know about this love story that's being written over your life. Because the one who has been praying for you is not just praying out of desire. They're praying out of conviction. Their heart knows this is not an ordinary connection. Their soul knows this isn't just another chapter. Something deeper is moving. Something heaven itself has confirmed. Every time they kneel down and whisper your name, they feel peace. Every time they ask God for clarity, they receive signs pointing back to you. Every time they wonder if they should let go, something divine pulls them right back. And it's not just feelings, it's alignment. It's not just longing, it's purpose. It's not just hope. It's God's plan unfolding step by step. They've begun preparing for a future with you in ways you cannot yet see. They are working on themselves so they can show up whole. They are strengthening their faith so they can lead with confidence. They are building stability, financially, emotionally, and spiritually, so that when they step into your life, they come ready to build, not break. They think about the little things too. How they'll support your dreams, how they'll love you through your flaws, how they'll make you feel safe enough to fully be yourself. They don't want to come empty-handed. They want to come with intention. They want to come with a plan that says, I'm not just here to love you, I'm here to walk beside you through everything. Even their prayers have changed. At first they asked God, are they the one? Now they pray, Lord, show me how to love them well. They used to ask, is this meant to be? Now they say, prepare me to be the person they deserve. This is how you know the shift is real. This isn't infatuation. This isn't fantasy. This is a soul being shaped by divine hands for a sacred union, and as they prepare, heaven is preparing you too. That's why you've been sensing something changing. That's why your spirit feels stirred. That's why certain doors are closing and certain opportunities are appearing, because God is aligning your life for the arrival of this love. Heaven is saying, do not doubt what is happening just because you can't see it yet. The roots are growing beneath the surface. The plan is forming in the unseen. The miracle is unfolding even in the silence. When they finally appear, it won't feel rushed or random. It will feel right. It will feel peaceful. It will feel ordained. And you will recognize it by the fruit, by their actions that match their words, by their consistency that calms your spirit, by their willingness to fight for the connection instead of running from it. They will speak words you've been waiting to hear, not because they practice them, but because they're real. They will make promises, not to impress you, but to honor you. They will pursue you, not out of desperation, but out of destiny. And when that moment comes, beloved, I want you to be ready to receive it. I want you to believe that you are worthy of a love that prays for you. I want you to know that this isn't too good to be true. It's exactly what you deserve. So right now, pause and declare it over your life. Comment words like, I receive this love. I am ready for my divine union. God's timing is perfect. Or, my answered prayer is on the way. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. Let your words agree with heaven's plan. Like this video as an act of faith and agreement. And if this word is stirring something powerful inside you, send a super thanks as a way of sowing into the promise that's on its way. Because, beloved, this love isn't distant anymore. It's moving closer every single day. It's gathering strength with every prayer spoken. It's becoming more real with every step they take toward you. And when their prayer collides with yours, when their faith meets your readiness, heaven's plan will unfold like a divine symphony. The wait will make sense. The delays will feel worth it. The tears you cried will water the ground of your greatest blessing. This isn't the end of the story. It's the preparation before the chapter begins. And soon the one who once prayed for you will be standing right in front of you. Not just as a partner, not just as a lover, but as the promise God made, now made flesh and real before your very eyes. So hold on. Stay faithful. Keep believing, because this love, this answered prayer, is already written in heaven. And heaven's promises never fail. Beloved soul, heaven is still speaking. And there is even more happening behind the scenes than you realize. The one who prayed for you is not just waiting on God anymore. They are actively moving toward the promise. Every step they take, every decision they make, every plan they shift is guided by one powerful truth. They see their future with you. They are no longer questioning if this love is real. They are no longer debating whether the feelings are mutual. They are no longer trying to convince themselves to move on. Their heart has settled. Their soul has decided. And now, their actions are beginning to align with what heaven already revealed. You may not see it yet, but they are making changes. They are letting go of people and situations that no longer align with their destiny. They are breaking free from cycles that would have held them back from loving you fully. They are learning how to communicate more openly, love more deeply, and lead more faithfully. And with every change, they're getting closer to you. With every decision, they're preparing for the day when your two paths merge into one. With every prayer, they're asking God to make them the person your heart has been waiting for. They think about what it will mean to stand beside you, not just as a partner, but as a protector. They dream about walking through life's highs and lows together. They imagine building a foundation of trust, faith, and love that nothing in this world can shake. And most of all, they are praying that you will be ready. Because when they come, they won't be coming for casual. They won't be coming for temporary. They will be coming for forever. This is why heaven is urging you now. Prepare your heart. Prepare your life. Prepare your spirit, because when the divine timing hits, things will accelerate quickly. Doors will open that were once closed. Opportunities will appear that feel like miracles. And the connection between you will deepen faster than either of you imagined. They are already envisioning the life you'll build together, the home filled with laughter and warmth, the partnership built on prayer and purpose, the legacy that will impact generations. And when they step into your life, it won't be with hesitation. It will be with confidence. It will be with peace. It will be with the certainty that you are their answered prayer. Heaven is saying, do not doubt this just because it has taken time. God's promises may take time to manifest, but they never fail. Delay is not denial, it is preparation. And everything that felt like waiting was actually God aligning every detail perfectly. Soon you will begin to feel their energy drawing nearer. You'll notice small signs, a message that feels divinely timed, a dream that feels too real to ignore, a sudden wave of peace when you think of them. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations, and as these signs increase, let your faith increase too. Speak life over this love. Declare the promise over your heart. Comment words like, I am ready. I believe in God's timing. I receive this love, or my answered prayer is coming. Your words are seeds, and every seed of faith brings the harvest closer. And beloved, don't forget, your spirit needs to stay connected to messages like this video as your act of agreement and faith. And if this message speaks deeply to your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the promise that's unfolding in your life. Because heaven wants you to know, this love is not far. It is not delayed. It is not forgotten. It is closer than it has ever been. It is unfolding right now. It is being woven together by God's own hand. And when the time is right, everything will click into place. Every unanswered question will find its answer. Every painful waiting season will make sense. Every tear will turn into joy. The person who once prayed, Lord, show me if they are the one, will soon stand before you saying, I know you are. The one who once asked for a sign will soon become the sign of God's faithfulness in your life. And the one who once whispered your name in prayer will soon speak it with love, devotion, and commitment. Beloved, this is your confirmation. The love you prayed for is real. The person destined for you is preparing even now, and the moment heaven has been orchestrating is closer than you think. So keep believing, keep expecting, keep preparing, because soon this love will no longer be a promise. It will be your reality. And when it arrives, it will feel like home. It will feel like peace. It will feel like destiny, because that's exactly what it is. Beloved soul, heaven is still speaking, and the message is growing stronger with every passing moment. The one who prayed for you is no longer just thinking about taking a step. They are preparing for the journey that leads directly to you. Every detail of their life is being shaped, every corner of their heart is being softened, and every part of their path is being aligned with yours. They are beginning to understand that this connection is not just about feelings, it's about calling. It's about purpose. It's about the plan God wrote long before either of you knew what love truly was. And because they understand this now, they are starting to move with intention. They are looking at their future differently. They are making decisions that reflect the reality of a shared destiny. They are clearing away distractions that once clouded their judgment. They are becoming the version of themselves that God intended for this love. The version that will stand beside you with strength, the version that will pray with you through every season, the version that will build a foundation that cannot be shaken. This is why certain things in their life are changing, even if they don't fully understand why. Doors are closing that once looked promising. People are exiting who were never meant to stay. Plans are shifting that once seemed unshakable. It's because heaven is preparing them for you. It's because God is orchestrating everything to ensure that when they arrive, they come as a blessing, not a burden. It's because divine timing requires divine preparation. And while they are preparing, heaven is asking you to do the same. Prepare your heart to receive a love that is deeper and stronger than anything you've experienced. Prepare your mind to believe that you are worthy of a covenant, not just a connection. Prepare your life to make space for the one God has chosen for you. The angels are saying that this next chapter will not look like anything you've known before. It won't be full of confusion and mixed signals. It won't leave you wondering where you stand. It will be clear. It will be consistent. It will be covered in peace. This person isn't coming to play with your heart. They're coming to protect it. They aren't coming to test your patience. They're coming to invest their future. They aren't coming to fill a temporary void. They're coming to build a permanent home. And when they arrive, they'll have more than words. They'll have actions that prove their love. They will make sacrifices that show their commitment. They will speak promises that align with God's purpose. They will show up not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. Beloved, this is why heaven is reminding you, do not grow weary in the waiting. Every day you've spent wondering, every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've shed, none of it has been in vain. It's all been preparing you for the moment when love arrives and stays. And while you wait, speak life into this promise. Comment words of faith below. Say, I believe, I receive, I am ready, my season is here. Your declarations are not empty, they are powerful. They activate heaven's plan over your life, like this video as your act of agreement and faith. And if this message is stirring your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the miracle that is already unfolding in your life. Because, beloved, something extraordinary is taking shape. The one who once prayed for you is about to pursue you. The one who once asked God for a sign is about to become your sign. The one who once waited for permission is about to walk boldly into purpose. They are picturing the first time they hold your hand. They are imagining the moment they tell you how long they've waited for this. They are dreaming of the day when they no longer have to wonder, because you'll be standing beside them, and heaven is rejoicing because the time is near. The delays are lifting. The obstacles are falling. The pieces are coming together. Very soon you will witness the power of divine orchestration. You will see how God turned every unanswered prayer into a doorway. You will understand why the wait was necessary. You will realize that this love isn't just about two hearts. It's about fulfilling a heavenly purpose, so hold on a little longer. Keep believing a little deeper. Keep preparing with even more faith. Because when they come, they won't just walk into your life. They'll anchor themselves there. They'll bring peace where there was once confusion. They'll bring stability where there was once uncertainty. They'll bring joy where there was once longing. And together, you will walk into a future that was written by the hands of God Himself. A future that is filled with love, purpose, and destiny. A future that will feel like home. It's coming, beloved. It's closer than you think. And when it arrives, your heart will know. This was worth every moment of waiting. Beloved soul, listen closely, because the story is not done yet. The heavens are still writing. The angels are still moving, and the one who has been praying for you is stepping into deeper waters than ever before. Their heart is no longer satisfied with distant longing. Their spirit is no longer content with unanswered questions. Something inside them is stirring, a divine urgency that says now is the time. And that urgency is guiding them toward you with boldness they never had before. They are beginning to realize that this love is not meant to stay a dream. It is meant to be lived. It is meant to be built. It is meant to flourish in the light of God's perfect timing. They've started to talk to God differently. Their prayers are no longer full of uncertainty and hesitation. Now their words carry authority and intention. Lord, show me how to love them well. Show me how to build a life with them. Show me how to be the partner they deserve, and heaven is answering. Every answer is shaping them. Every confirmation is strengthening them. Every divine nudge is pushing them closer to you. They are making changes, quiet but powerful ones. They are confronting fears they once avoided. They are letting go of relationships that don't align with their purpose. They are setting new priorities with your future in mind. Even their daily routines are shifting. Where they once wasted time, they are now investing it. Where they once chased distractions, they are now pursuing purpose. Where they once doubted their readiness, they are now preparing with determination. Because they know that loving you is not something to take lightly. It's sacred. It's holy. It's a gift from God. And when they finally step into your life, you will see the difference. You will see the growth. You will feel the maturity. You will recognize that God's hand has been on them every step of the way. They will show up ready to build, not just to date. They will speak words of commitment, not confusion. They will make plans for the future, not excuses to delay. And as they step into this next chapter, they're hoping and praying that your heart is ready too. They hope you haven't given up. They pray you haven't lost faith. They believe you are preparing just as much as they are. So heaven is asking you right now, are you preparing? Are you praying over your future as much as you prayed for it? Are you making space for love to grow in your life? Are you strengthening the foundation that will hold this relationship together? Because this love is not meant to be built on fear. It's not meant to rest on past wounds. It's not meant to be limited by what went wrong before. This love is meant to thrive on faith. It's meant to bloom from healing. It's meant to grow under the light of divine timing. Now more than ever, heaven wants you to believe again. Type it in the comments. I believe, I am ready, I receive this, my time has come. Every word you speak is an act of faith. Every declaration is a seed planted into the soil of your destiny, like this video as an act of agreement with what heaven is doing. And if this word is stirring something inside you, send a super thanks as a prophetic act of faith, sowing into the love story that is already unfolding. Beloved, the one God promised you is drawing closer than ever. They're envisioning the first time they hold your hand and know it's where they belong. They're imagining the sound of your laughter filling a home you will build together. They're dreaming of a future that is rooted in purpose, guided by faith, and overflowing with love. And the more they dream, the more they're determined to turn those dreams into reality. They don't want to miss another season with you. They don't want to wonder what could have been. They don't want to live another day without pursuing what heaven has confirmed. This is not just preparation, it's pursuit. It's a divine pursuit of something real. It's a soul choosing another soul and refusing to let fear win. And soon, that pursuit will break into the physical realm. It will come as a message you weren't expecting. It will arrive as an invitation that changes the direction of your days. It will unfold as a moment that feels like destiny itself has stepped into your reality. When that happens, you will look back and see how God was in every detail. You will understand why you had to wait. You will realize that every unanswered prayer was actually being answered behind the scenes. And you will know, deep in your spirit, that this is the love story heaven wrote just for you. It's not delayed. It's not denied. It's unfolding, so keep believing, keep preparing, keep expecting miracles, because the one who prayed for you is on their way. And when they arrive, their love will not just speak, it will prove. Their words will not just promise, they will fulfill. Their heart will not just long for you, it will choose you again and again for the rest of your life. Beloved soul, listen carefully, because heaven is still speaking. The story is still unfolding, and what's coming next is bigger and more beautiful than anything you've imagined. The person who has been praying for you isn't just thinking about love anymore. They're being prepared for it on a deeper level. They are having moments where God is speaking directly to their heart. They are waking up from dreams with your name still on their lips. They are walking through their day and suddenly feeling the weight of destiny pressing on their spirit. It's not just about wanting you anymore. It's about knowing they need you. It's about realizing that their life, their purpose, their calling is connected to yours. And that revelation is changing everything. They're reevaluating what matters. They're cutting ties with people and situations that don't align with their future. They're letting go of distractions, doubts, and even fears that used to hold them back. Because now they understand, the calling to love you is too important to ignore. They're also realizing that this connection is about more than romance. It's about destiny. It's about building something eternal. It's about two souls walking hand in hand into the future God designed. And with that realization, they're becoming more intentional. They're not just dreaming about you. They're planning for you. They're not just hoping for a future. They're preparing to create one. They're not just wishing for a sign. They're becoming the answer to their own prayer. Heaven wants you to understand that this love story is not ordinary. It's not meant to be rushed. It's not meant to be shallow. It's meant to be a foundation that stands the test of time. This is why the timing felt delayed. This is why they needed to grow. This is why you both had to walk separate paths for a season, because what God is writing between you is meant to last. And lasting love requires more than feelings. It requires faith, maturity, and purpose. They are finally ready to build something that won't crumble under pressure. They are finally ready to love you with patience instead of panic. They are finally ready to pursue you with certainty instead of confusion. And when they show up, you'll feel the difference. You'll see it in their actions. You'll hear it in their words. You'll know it in the way their presence calms your heart. It will no longer be about wondering where you stand. It will no longer be about mixed signals or unanswered questions. It will be clear, intentional, and undeniable. Because this person is coming not just to be in your life. They're coming to stay. They're coming to build. They're coming to commit. So prepare your heart, beloved. Start speaking life over your future. Start declaring promises instead of doubts. Start aligning your life with the love that's about to walk into it. Like this video, as a sign of faith that what's meant for you is already on its way. And if this word has touched your spirit, send a super thanks as a prophetic act, a way of sowing into the love that's coming. Now, heaven wants you to do something powerful. Speak faith in the comments. Write words like, I believe, I am ready, my season has come, or divine love is on its way. These words are not just comments, they are declarations. They release power into the atmosphere. They align your heart with the miracle that's unfolding. And here's what's even more beautiful. They are speaking declarations too. They're writing your name in their prayers. They're speaking your future into existence. They're telling God, I will wait. I will grow. I will become everything they deserve. Heaven is listening to both of you. Angels are aligning every detail. And soon, those prayers will collide in a divine moment that changes everything. When they finally step into your life, It won't feel forced. It won't feel rushed. It won't feel like a gamble. It will feel right. It will feel holy. It will feel like coming home. And when you look into their eyes, you'll realize something powerful. This wasn't just about love. It was about purpose. It was about legacy. It was about God writing a story that would bless generations to come. So keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. Keep your hope alive, because the person who once prayed for you is now preparing for you. And the love story that once felt distant is now drawing near. Soon, you'll no longer be praying for someday. You'll be living in the now. You'll no longer be wondering if they feel the same. You'll be walking side by side with the one heaven chose for you. And when that day comes, when their hand finds yours and their voice speaks those sacred words, you'll know that every tear, every prayer, and every season of waiting was worth it, because this isn't just love, it's destiny. And destiny is coming for you, faster than you think. Beloved soul, heaven is not finished speaking, because there's still more happening beneath the surface than you realize. Right now, even as you listen to these words, God is working in the heart of the one who has been praying for you. They are experiencing a stirring they cannot explain, a restlessness that will not let them settle for anything less than what is meant for them. And that meant for them is you. Their soul is awakening, their heart is shifting, and their mind is being renewed by the truth that this love isn't ordinary, it's divine. They're beginning to see signs everywhere. Little reminders of you showing up in the most unexpected places, your name crossing their path in random conversations, songs that seem to speak the words they've never said out loud, even dreams that feel more real than reality. Dreams where they see you standing beside them, where they feel the warmth of your presence. Each sign is heaven's way of confirming the promise. Each whisper is God's way of saying, this is the one I have chosen for you. And because of that, they're starting to feel urgency, the same urgency that's been stirring inside you, that pull in your spirit that says, something is coming. They feel it too. It's waking them up in the middle of the night. It's pushing them to pray more deeply. It's inspiring them to plan their future differently. This is no longer just about desire. This is about destiny. This is about two souls being magnetically drawn together because heaven has written their names side by side in the story of time. They are not just thinking about reaching out, they're preparing for it. They're not just daydreaming about a future with you. They're making decisions that will lead them closer. They're not just wondering if you're the one. They're becoming the person who can love you the way you deserve. They're asking God to make them strong enough to lead, humble enough to serve, patient enough to nurture this love, and wise enough to protect it. They are picturing the small things, late-night conversations, shared laughter, hands intertwined on a walk. And they are imagining the big things, a home built together, vows exchanged under heaven's gaze, a lifetime of partnership that glorifies God. Their prayers are no longer vague. They are specific, they are intentional. They are heartfelt, and beloved soul, your name is in every one of them. That's why heaven wants you to stay ready. Don't let doubt creep in now. Don't let fear convince you that you're being forgotten. Don't let impatience rob you of the joy that's coming. This is the final stretch, the part where faith matters most. Because the moment you've prayed for is closer than you think. And while you wait, keep your spirit aligned with heaven's plan. Make sure you subscribe to Angel Messages for You so you never miss a divine word spoken over your journey. Tap the bell for notifications because the message that confirms your breakthrough could arrive when you least expect it. I like this video as a sign of agreement, a declaration of faith that your promise is on the way. And if this word has touched your heart, Send a super thanks to sow into the love story God is preparing for you. And don't forget, your words have power. Type in the comments phrases like, I believe, I receive this, love is coming, or my season is here. Every word you speak is a seed you plant into your destiny, because here's the truth, they are preparing right now to step into your life. It's no longer a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that when is coming soon. They are rehearsing the words they'll say when they finally speak their heart. They're imagining how you'll react when they reveal their feelings. They're thinking about how they'll hold you close when you finally meet again. Their heart races when they think of you. Their soul softens when they imagine your smile. And their spirit knows. This is what they've been praying for all along. They are ready to choose you publicly. They are ready to commit to you fully. They are ready to stand beside you proudly, and when they do, you'll feel the depth of their love in every word, every gesture, every plan they make for your future together. This love will not be rushed, but it will be sure. It will not be forced, but it will be powerful. It will not be shallow, but it will run deeper than anything you've ever known. So keep preparing your heart. Keep speaking life over your future. Keep trusting the timing, even when it doesn't make sense. Because the same God who placed this desire in your heart is the same God orchestrating the steps that will bring it to life. And when it happens, when they finally step forward, you'll understand why it took time. You'll see that every delay was divine, and you'll know without a doubt that this love was worth the wait. They're coming. They're closer than you realize. And they're carrying a love that will not just fill your heart, it will transform your life forever. There's a reason heaven keeps repeating this message to you, because your spirit needs to be reminded that nothing about this love story is accidental. It's all intentional. It's all orchestrated, and every part of it is leading to a moment that will change your life forever. Right now, the one who has been praying for you is experiencing a deeper awakening than they ever have before. It's not just about emotions anymore, it's revelation. It's not just about desire, it's destiny. It's not just about curiosity, it's covenant. They're starting to understand that their love for you is part of God's plan. It's not something they can walk away from. It's not something they can replace. It's not something they can forget. It's a calling. It's an assignment. It's a divine appointment written before time began. They're becoming more intentional with every choice they make now. They're rearranging priorities to create space for you in their future. They're saying no to distractions that once had their attention. They're choosing peace over chaos, healing over hiding, growth over fear. And do you know why? Because they see you as worth preparing for. They see you as the partner they want to build a life with. They see you as the answered prayer they cannot afford to mishandle. When they picture their future now, it's not vague anymore. It's clear. They see a home where God is at the center. They see shared dreams coming to life. They see purpose unfolding through the love you will build together. They're not just praying about you anymore. They're praying for you, for your peace, your strength, your clarity. They're asking heaven to protect you, to guide you, to prepare your heart too. They want to meet you at the right time, not just a convenient time. And that moment is closer than you realize. You might still be in the waiting room of destiny, but the doors are about to swing open. You might still feel like nothing is moving, but heaven is aligning every detail. You might still wonder how it will happen, but God already has the plan written out. This is why faith is so important in this season. Because what you cannot yet see is already forming behind the scenes. What hasn't yet appeared is already spoken in heaven. What hasn't yet been said is already being written on their heart. And when it all unfolds, it will happen quickly. A sudden message, a surprise encounter, a conversation that shifts everything. They will not come timidly. They will not come uncertain. They will come knowing you are the one. They will speak with confidence. They will act with intention. They will love with depth, and when they do, all the waiting will make sense. All the pain will find purpose. All the tears will become testimonies, and while you wait, heaven is urging you to stay connected to this journey. Make sure you subscribe to Angel Messages for you, so you don't miss the next divine confirmation meant for your spirit. Like this video as a declaration of faith, your yes to the love story God is preparing. And if this message resonates deeply, send a super thanks to sow into the breakthrough you're believing for. Your words matter too. So type them in the comments as prophetic declarations. I am ready. My time is now. Love is aligning for me. This is my answered prayer. Each word is a seed. Each declaration is an agreement with heaven's plan, and heaven wants you to know, the one who prayed for you is not giving up. They are not losing hope. They are not walking away. If anything, their determination is stronger now than ever. They are preparing not just to meet you, but to keep you. Not just to love you, but to honor you. Not just to choose you, but to fight for you. They are ready to do the work it takes. Ready to build something sacred. Ready to cherish the bond heaven is forming between your souls. And soon, when they look into your eyes, they'll know that every prayer led them here. And you'll know that every tear, every delay, every lonely night was leading you here too. The story is about to shift. The chapter you've been waiting for is about to begin. And when it does, you'll see that this was never about chance. It was always about God's perfect plan. So hold on a little longer. Keep your faith unshaken, and prepare your heart for the love that's on its way, because it's not far. It's coming, it's real, and it's going to be more beautiful than you ever dared to dream. The heavens are speaking again, and they're saying this: do not give up now. You are closer to the breakthrough than you've ever been. The prayers you prayed in secret are about to become visible answers. The promises whispered in the dark are about to be spoken out loud. The person whose spirit is tied to yours is being divinely positioned. Every closed door in their life is being redirected towards you. Every distraction they once entertained is losing its grip. Every doubt they once wrestled with is being replaced with bold, unshakable clarity. They are beginning to feel that holy pressure, the kind that refuses to let them settle for anything less than destiny. It's in their thoughts when they wake. It lingers in their prayers before they sleep. It follows them into every decision, every plan, every future vision, and in every version of the future they imagine. You are there. They see you smiling beside them. They see you walking through storms and celebrating victories hand in hand. They see a life that is not just shared. It's built together on the foundation of faith and love. They've begun removing the things that no longer serve the person they're becoming. Toxic patterns are being broken. Fear is being replaced with faith. Temporary pleasures are being traded for eternal purpose. They're not just preparing for a relationship. They're preparing for covenant. They're not just dreaming of romance. They're preparing for legacy. They're not just chasing a feeling. They're following a divine assignment. And here's what's even more beautiful. While they've been praying for you, heaven has been preparing you too. Every lesson you've learned, every heartbreak you've healed from, every closed chapter was part of the shaping. It was never to punish you. It was to position you. It was never to delay you. It was to develop you. You are stepping into a season where everything you've endured will suddenly make sense. The waiting won't feel wasted. The silence won't feel empty. The longing won't feel painful. Instead, it will feel like divine preparation for the love that's coming. Because it is. And beloved soul, as you stand in this sacred in-between, heaven wants you to stay connected to this journey. Like this video as a prophetic act of faith. A declaration that you believe love is on its way. And if this word stirs something deep in your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the miracle that's unfolding. Your words hold power too, so speak them into existence in the comments. Comment phrases like, I am ready for this love. I receive my divine connection. God's timing is perfect. This promise is mine. Every word you type is a seed of faith, and heaven responds to faith. The one who has been praying for you is closer to acting on that prayer than ever before. They are not just thinking about approaching you, they are planning it. They are not just imagining a future, they are preparing for it. They are not just feeling love, they are ready to live it. Their heart is restless until they take the step. Their spirit is unsettled until they obey the pull. Their soul knows it will never have peace until it's standing beside yours, and soon you will see the signs. It might start with a subtle message. It might come as a conversation that feels deeper than usual. It might even be a bold confession that catches you completely off guard. But however it comes, you will know. This is what heaven was preparing you for. This is the love that was prayed into existence. This is the connection that was written long before either of you knew it. Their approach will be sincere. Their words will carry weight. Their actions will reveal what their prayers have been saying all along. And as this unfolds, you'll find yourself thanking God for the waiting season. Because you'll realize it was never a delay. It was a divine setup. You'll see how every disappointment was redirecting you here. You'll understand that the timing you once questioned was actually perfect. The angels are rejoicing because this union will glorify God. It will heal what was once broken. It will restore what was once lost. It will plant seeds of hope, strength, and purpose for generations to come. So don't grow weary. Don't let impatience whisper lies into your heart. Don't allow fear to make you doubt what heaven has already confirmed. Because the person who once prayed, Lord, is this the one? Is now praying, Lord, help me love them the way you do. They are on their way. Their heart is ready. Their prayer is answered. And soon their presence will be the living proof that God never forgot about you. They are thinking about you more deeply than you realize, not in fleeting thoughts or passing curiosity, but in quiet, sacred moments when their heart is most honest. When the world is silent, your name rises in their spirit like a prayer. When they look toward their future, every plan seems incomplete without you in it. This is not the kind of love that fades with time. It's the kind that grows stronger the more they try to deny it. It's the kind that whispers in their soul even when their mind tries to silence it. It's the kind that heaven authored. And because of that, it will not be erased. They are beginning to see you in everything. In the songs they hear, in the conversations they have, in the dreams that replay again and again with your presence woven through them. They catch themselves smiling when they think of you. They feel a peace they cannot explain when they picture your hand in theirs, and they feel a fire in their heart when they imagine the two of you building a life together. And as these feelings deepen, their prayers grow stronger. They are not asking if anymore, they are asking how. They are not wondering whether to pursue you, they are asking God for when and where. They are seeking the perfect moment to step forward because they want this to be done in alignment, not impulse. Heaven is orchestrating the details in ways you cannot yet see. It's shifting schedules. It's redirecting path. It's opening doors that will lead the two of you into the same space, at the same time, with hearts ready for the same thing. Even the obstacles that once stood in the way are beginning to crumble. Fear is losing its voice. Doubt is losing its power. Excuses that once felt valid are dissolving under the weight of divine purpose. And through it all, God is preparing both of you, not just for a moment of meeting, but for a lifetime of meaning. Because this connection is not meant to burn fast and fade. It's meant to endure. It's meant to be a reflection of divine love on earth. This is why it's so important that you stay in a posture of expectation and faith. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is happening. Do not let impatience pull you into despair. Do not let fear tell you that you've been forgotten. You haven't been forgotten. You're being prepared. You're being positioned. You're being refined so that when this love enters your life, you are ready to sustain it, nurture it, and grow with it. And while you wait, speak faith over your future. Type powerful declarations in the comments to align your heart with heaven's plan. I'm ready for divine love. Every word you type is a seed, and heaven responds to the seeds of faith you sow. Also, make sure you subscribe to Angel Messages for you so that you never miss a message like this again. These words are divine confirmations, and each one builds your faith for what's ahead. Tap the bell so that every new prophetic word finds you right on time. I like this video as a declaration that you agree with heaven's plan for your love story. And if this message speaks deeply to your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the breakthrough that's on its way. Because, beloved soul, the breakthrough is on its way. This person is not hesitating anymore. They're preparing. They're not stuck in confusion anymore. They're seeking clarity. They're not passively waiting. They're actively aligning their life to make space for you. They're talking to trusted people about you. They're considering how this relationship will shape their future. They're thinking about the home they want to build, the life they want to share, the promises they want to keep. And even if they haven't spoken a single word to you yet, their spirit is already calling out to yours. In the spiritual realm, the connection is already forming. The love story is already being written. The yes has already been spoken in heaven, and now it's making its way into the natural. Soon, you'll start noticing signs. A message that feels too intentional to be random, a name that appears when you least expect it, a coincidence that is far too aligned to ignore. Those are not coincidences, they are confirmations. They are reminders from heaven that the promise is alive and active. They are gentle nudges that say, hold on, it's closer than you think. Because the truth is, they are closer than you think. Closer to reaching out, closer to confessing what's in their heart, closer to stepping into the love story that was written before time began. And when that moment comes, you'll understand why it had to unfold this way, why the waiting was necessary, why the timing had to be perfect, why every prayer, every tear, every moment of faith mattered, because this isn't just about falling in love, it's about fulfilling destiny. It's about two souls meeting not by chance but by divine design. It's about a love story that glorifies God and transforms both of you, so keep your heart open, keep your faith strong, and keep your eyes lifted toward heaven. Because the love you've been praying for is already on its way. And when it arrives, it won't just answer your prayer. It will exceed it.